Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3. How I miss thee. And now you're at version 1.3. A new hero and more challenge battles. Actually, last time I booted up Xenoblade 3, I was doing the challenges for the cosmetics. And of course, swimsuits. Oh, it looks like Mio's going to be? Mio's gonna be her inheritor? This is the roguelikes. Lapidarist Extraordinaire. That way to chapter 5, so when you get to the city, it seems. Challenge battles! And more challenge battles. Oh, she's the last hero. Whatever's coming up is going to be the last. Now I gotta change everyone back. Sometimes I do think about Xenoblade 3 a lot. About all its talk about changing your life, defying the odds, accepting uncertain future. Time to go to the city. As with last time with Eno, I'll try to do both the Hero Quest and the Ascension. I don't know if I have enough coins for it though.
I'll do my best.
Oh my, oh my. Whatever is the meaning of this? That's most peculiar. There had never been any issue with me hitching a ride on an armory before. Now you're telling me that I, moi, yours truly, may not accompany you.
Elder's orders, Mom. Please don't make things difficult, Miss Masher. You know well enough. I don't have the authority to permit your departure without at least a platoon. For protection.
Yes, I do understand, of course. Sensible, really. Given poor Uncle Gurney's horrid plight, heightening security on all outbound transports, are we, Moni, dearest? I've needs too. Forget platoons. I've a mind to enlist every lost number there is. Would that suit you better? That said, perchance, if you were to reconsider, I would be more than capable of fending for myself. Do you see what I'm alluding to?
I'm in no position to decide, Mom. In any case, I'm afraid you'll have to take it up with the Elder.
Oh. I commend your obedience. Thank you. That'll be all. What a wet blanket. And here I was, so raring to go. I feel as a babe, cast by the wayside. To business. Let's see. How might I foil Moni Dearest's little arrangement?
Are you sure that's not just Bayonetta? He's got the style, accent, I guess, and the legs.
Excuse me?
Hello? Aren't you... Have you perhaps business outside of the city? And if so, might it trouble you to take me with you?
That came out of nowhere. Who even are you?
You don't know? This is Lady...
Ah! Where are my manners? Please forgive my impertinence. It's simply that I'm in something of a hurry. Masha. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hi, Masha. We're...
I know full well who you are. You're a known quantity here, my dears. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone in the city who doesn't know of you.
You said you wanted to accompany us. Why?
Gosh, aren't you a cautious one? It's nothing of grave importance, I assure you. I just happen to have some personal matters to attend to in the Fornis region. The Aegis Wilderness, to be precise. It may surprise you, but I happen to have a modicum of skill in battle, above that of the average layperson. It wouldn't be the first time I've left the city. In fact, I'm rather accustomed to working on my own. But it seems I've been met with some skepticism. Dear me.
Pull the other one. You can fight.
Her attire certainly doesn't conform to Lost Numbers dress code regulations.
It's about as far from military fatigues as you can get without falling off the edge of the world.
Yes, I get that a lot. But I'm afraid my fashion sense is non-negotiable. Only when one pursues beauty with every breath is it that one may validate proof of one's existence.
Beauty with every breath. Well, I guess some people have their own interpretations of beauty. Like, there's beauty on the inside, there's external beauty, there's a beautiful environment, a beautiful mind. It's highly subjective, but sure.
Sure. Aegis Wilderness, huh? We might not be going there for some time. Is that okay?
No trouble at all. I'm sure you have your own duties to fulfill.
Actually, I've been off duty for a couple of months now.
I hope you'll allow me to humbly assist you as a concerned and dedicated representative of the city. Well, as you can see, I could not have found more exceptional bodyguards. You'll have no qualms now, I hope? Give Moni Dearest my regards, won't you?
Very well.
All right, people, what say we get a move on? Time waits for no cognoscenti.
Yeah, okay. Keep your hair on. Well, guess you're with us for a while then, Masha. Don't worry. You'll be in good company.
How do those things... They float like that?
We've made some new friends.
The Aegis Wilderness is vast. We should make ingress from the Zem's Crossway side.
That's right at the border with the flats, right? If we're heading into the wilderness, we best do it from here.
Alright, let's look at Masha. Oh, you're a healer. You have Blessed Edge. Typical. Oh, you're a Kevesi class. Solid Silver is AoE. Majestic Zone is Arts Recharge. Arts Recharge, yeah. Pride of Place. Roll action recharge. Oh, that's really good. Sense of fire. So kind of like a phoenix. What are her other skills? Majestic Zone is artsy. You know, Platinum Shards is buff removal. That's very good. And Golden Heart is self-contained Majestic Zone. I think Platinum Shards would work.
Platinum shards!
Your skills are... Oh, this is a different type of crit healing. Ooh, 16%. That's not a flat percent though. Fascinator is field power boost. Ring a la mode. So her stick is fields. Alright, you need better stuff. Let's start this. Circlet of Intellect is... I guess I can give you Enlightenment. One is critical. I'm already at the point where I can change accessories, so... Critical percent points. Thermal headgear to give half off. Lustrous arm ring is increased damage. Hellfire Amulet, although that blaze is only from her talent art. Worth. Whatever. Mask is frontline healer who restores HP with critical hits and guides the flow of battle with unique field effects. The Jewel Right. And judging by the image, it seems that her inheritor will be Mio. I wonder what the recommended level is. I think it's around 45 based on the timing. Maybe 40.
Well, lady, we're here. The Aegis Wilderness. Like you asked.
Lady? I do have a name, you know.
So, Masha, what's the plan now?
You are aware of the Annihilation events, yes?
Of course we are. Do you think we've had our heads stuck in the mud or something?
Well, I happen to be looking for a patch of land that was the site of such an event. The Aegis Wilderness, being prone to frequent events, makes it a prime location for my purposes.
Except that runs the risk of us walking straight into another one ourselves.
Yeah, we better not stick around here too long.
Hold on.
Tyon used to be in Agnes's survey branch. I think he's researching the area.
Wonderful. Music to my ears.
There's one old site. The survey branch maps have it labeled as Piento Basin. It's something of a trek, but it might be sensible to head there instead of us wandering around aimlessly for hours.
My, what a strikingly valuable piece of information. I couldn't have asked for more.
We'll go with you. You don't want to be dealing with all the monsters roaming around here alone.
A most gracious offer. I suppose I'll take you up on that.
So, what's so important about this place, anyhow?
A picture is worth 1,000 words, my dear. If luck should favor us, you're sure to find out soon enough.
Oh, I saw that wink.
Marching straight into annihilation zone. You must have nerves of steel.
You flatter me to no end, Lance.
Is that what I think it is?
In a while. Yento Basin. Oh, that crater.
Oof, monster alert.
My oh my, what a thorn in our sides.
Hey, that's not your everyday
Think you're all
job.
that, do ya?
Hold on.
I'll draw them.
Thanks. Warriors! Got a face here. This will keep me going. Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
My, oh my! To think that I would find one so soon. Let it never be said that the fruits of one's labors are not rewarded.
What have you got there?
Again, I must extend to you my deepest thanks. I would never have laid my hands upon this were it not for your sterling efforts.
It's a rock?
It's not just a rock, Senna. It's a mineral.
Looks like a rock to me.
Those are unusual inclusions. I've never seen anything like it. It's as if a number of different types of stone have all been interlaced.
On the ball once more, your assessment is absolutely correct. This stone was formed after several types of subterraneous minerals were exposed to tremendous energy, merging into one.
Tremendous energy.
The annihilation effect.
It finally clicked, I see. You might even call this stone a new type of mineral, a curious byproduct of annihilation. As it is created through sheer chance, it is vanishingly improbable that one might reproduce it through human means.
So it's a pretty precious stone then, is what you're saying?
Do you see now why it is that I was so adamant to depart the city?
It does seem pretty special. But what are you going to do with it? Wear it?
Really, Lance? Really?
Not a terrible idea, really. But no, I already have a different purpose for it in mind.
Oh yeah?
Indeed. Allow me to reiterate before I recapitulate. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Chosen friends, might I ask you to return with me once more to the city? Indeed, what outcome might this ill-omened stone, born of calamity, bring about? In due time, I will show you.
Enigmatter.
Is that
No
what I
point
think it
lingering
is?
here. Let's continue this somewhere altogether more comfortable, in the city.
Now that sounds like a plan.
Hold on, there's another question mark. There's fears. There's fears. There's a question mark. I don't need ether spheres anymore. There's a question mark.
Without further ado, heavens above, I'd completely forgotten.
What is it?
I'm so sorry. I failed to mention what is arguably the most vital facet of my identity.
Come again?
I know it's rather late, but allow me to formally introduce myself. Masha, lapidurist extraordinaire, at your humble service.
What now?
A lapidurist extraordinaire, my dear. An artisan of the crafts, if you will, in drab layman's terms. I specialize in gem processing and precious metalwork, mainly. But I also dabble in many other types of ornamentation.
Huh. Sounds like you keep busy.
Could I trouble you for a bigger reaction? You're the fabled lapidurist extraordinaire, or how inspirational would fit well in this conversational beat.
Definitely has the ego.
If anything, I'm surprised you had time to learn to fight like you do. On top of all your other hobbies, I'd say.
Oh, I hadn't considered that possibility. Thank you for your honest opinion.
These crafts you're talking about. You can make something from that stone.
I can, and I shall. Let's see. Judging by the quality of this stone, it might make for a fanciful ring. Normally, it's my policy not to show my methods to the general public.
Lady Ouroboros aren't exactly general public.
But I'll make an exception this time, just for you. Now watch as the city's lauded lapidurist extraordinaire flaunts her artisanal prowess.
Diminishing returns. Alright.
I've been craving some downtime.
Let's see. So there's the Enigmator Bangle for defenders, the collar for healers, and the ring. It's a money sink as well.
That ought to do it.
Huh. What are the 4 question marks? Money sink. That's funny. 1% chance.
There, more refined than ever. Beautifully done, if I do say so myself.
I wonder if that ring is scripted.
Durable and easy to refine. I made the right call picking that stone for an accessory. Mio, I'd like to impart this ring to you.
Huh? Are you sure?
Really, Masha? An attacker ring on a healer tank?
Nevermore. Take it and keep it to commemorate our meeting.
Wait, didn't you go searching for that stone because you wanted the ring?
They do say that curiosity and danger are two trunks of the same tree. What you ought to know about me is that I live as I please. That's really all there is to it.
I'm surprised. That's not the kind of mentality I'd have expected from one of the city folk.
Yes, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But having different thoughts and beliefs, that's what makes us human.
Try to restrain that freedom, and you might get into trouble.
Just as the people of House Vandam march on Mobius, waving the banner of war, so do you have House Doyle, who stay back, putting the city's preservation above all else. But that's not to say everyone who chooses pacifism thinks the way a Doyle might. Myself, for instance.
But aren't we supposed to all be working together to defeat Mobius?
Yes, I acknowledge that truth as well. It's a thorny question, to be sure. But be that as it may, I simply cannot in good conscience abandon my principles. Even straying from the soldier's path, how could I deride anyone who seeks meaning in life, who strives for an enlightened future? The city today is a melting pot, one great messy confluence of thoughts. But I'm of the belief that one day they will all meld together to create sweet, perfect harmony.
That's some really positive thinking.
Much like the stone that we discovered. Incidentally, and I'm sorry to change the subject, I think I've taken quite a liking to you all. And on that note, I have a suggestion. What would you say to entering into an exclusive contract with moi?
Huh? Contract for what?
It would grant you the right to receive my premium services as a lapidarist extraordinaire, expressly and expeditiously. Clearer now? And that applies to you, especially.
Well, I was right. She's the inheritor.
Me?
You have the makings of a model, Mio. Such qualities are rare to come by. You are a diamond in the rough, my dear. I can see it now. You'll be a future trendsetter.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, but I wouldn't dream of forcing you. That would go against my principles. All right, my dears. Might I have an answer?
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind that. What's everyone else think?
I don't see why not. Sounds like a good offer to me.
You're gonna make gear for us, yeah? Can't say no to that.
No objections from me.
Nor me. And you evidently know how to handle yourself.
Yeah, I want a ring just like Mimi's.
Splendid. Then it's a done deal. Oh, one more thing. I'll have to ask you to procure the necessary materials for my work. And of course, I'll have to ask you to reimburse me for the labor as well.
Money sink! Money sink!
What? Oh, come on.
You're gonna charge us? Some generosity that is.
Come on, we're sitting on 3.8 million gold.
On the contrary, I'd be more wary of anyone who offers their services for free.
Usually it's some kind of favor.
And besides, I pride myself on my skills as a lapidarist extraordinaire. rest assured that any articles you request will be delivered to the highest possible standard. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Seeing an opportunity for collaboration, Asha and the party entered into an exclusive contract. Be sure to take advantage of her accessory crafting services sometime.
I look forward to a fruitful partnership.
Oh, those are rings! Dazzling rings. Oh, that's a sacrifice move. Removes 10 from OP and adds 15 to everything else. Let's see, do I have enough coin? Not good with defense, but excellent with everything else. Of course, Noah has the opposite problem as Mia with the public champion. Ah, for once, Lance doesn't get a healer class. In fact, he's the second worst at it.
Leave the healing to me.
Let's see, how do I don't have any ring. Let's see, arts. Ring a la mode. Arts. Double heal, I'll take that. These are all field effects.
Golden heart.
Well, time to pay a visit to the Malevolent Hollow, I guess.
Hey, don't you think there's something off about this place?
Our Ouroboros powers, they're being suppressed.
Whoa, we'll be fine. Just don't be a clod. Don't give him a second, am I right? Stop it, me. Thanks. That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You're all thinking it. First blood. Nice move, tie up.
It's nothing.
I'll draw them.
Keep me going.
Resonant flag.
forced topple.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Time to hear that again every now and then.
Fight with focus.
I know, I'll rein myself in. Inferno Zone!
I'll draw the reinforcements.
You're
Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great. We are so winning this. Yeah, you smashed them up good, girl. Demons, gotta face me. Thanks.
Inferno Zone!
This'll keep me going.
Resonant Flash! Dragon Star! Oriole!
Oh, good.
Resonant Flash! You're on fire, lad!
Oh, that's a rare one. Oppose us and we will show no mercy.
Oh yeah, you don't do things by half.
No left right.
And Lance clinches it.
Ah, give me a break. We all worked hard for that.
Rank 4 only?
Here we go, guys.
Acknowledged. Assuming combat position. I'll draw them.
Tanks are not doing their jobs. Alright, that's level 5.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gal. Never gets old.
Here we go, guys.
Acknowledged. Assuming combat position. That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Uh-oh!
girl with the gall.
Alright, that's another level.
Here we go, guys.
Let's tidy this place up a bit.
Uh-oh! Get away from me! A blowdown.
I'll get you up to the set.
Give us a smile, Santa. I'm a wagon.
I believe the time
A bit more. Again?
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
3 more?
Right, guys, let's give it some.
Remember who you're talking to?
Get away! Hold on. Oh, Uni's bleeding.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Now that I'm looking at this class, I think it would synergize well with Troubadour. That one also has a focus on arts recharge, as far as I know, if I remember correctly.
Listen for my orders.
I'll follow every word.
Orion!
This'll keep me going.
Keep going, Pioneer.
Accident!
job, Uni! Cross him!
Everyone healed up? No That feels pretty good.
Show us what you got, Senna! Dragon Star! Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
Right. Almost there.
Step aside or we will trample you.
I have just the strategy for this.
Oppose us and we will show no mercy.
We're not playing games here.
I'll deal with you.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of aggro. This isn't...
Sort yourself out, Tryon.
Uh-oh. That didn't turn out well. And we just need one more.
Listen for my orders.
You can handle all the brain stuff, Tryon.
Where did I miscalculate?
The fight's not over yet. Everyone healed up? No complaints. Thanks for the support. Everyone healed up?
There we are. Level 10.
With a knock on my belt.
You see? This is our path to the future.
Let's see, the condition is... For the sake of keepsakes.
Oh, at long flipping last. There you are, Mash.
Looking for moi?
Maz, how have you been? We've been scouring high and low for you.
Yes. Lovely to see you too. You have some business to discuss?
You're unusually nervous around these two.
Whoa. Pull the other one, Mash. It's got bells on it.
So cold, Mazzy. Ice cold. Don't pretend you don't know what we're talking about.
Me and my fair lady ordered matching accessories. Quite a while ago, too. It's getting silly now.
Yeah, and I recall we paid a pretty penny up front too. Don't want to rush you, Maz, but come on.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course, I hadn't forgotten.
She forgot.
I was, literally just pinning down the final touches on the design. I'm on the cusp of beginning production.
She's lying to the thief.
Oh, you were you? Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mash. Phew! I was sweating buckets there. Thought the whole thing had slipped your mind.
Perish the thought. That would be tragic.
Right.
My sincerest apologies. It did, in fact, utterly escape me.
Figured.
Figures.
But Maz, you're so chuffing brilliant at what you do. It's just such a crying shame that you're like this, you know?
Oh, how it pains me to know it.
Hey, at least you remembered now. We're still on board, by the way. As long as you give us a discount for the trouble.
We're looking forward to the finished products. Ta-ta!
Well, I put my foot in it again. Perhaps I ought to hire a clerk.
What is the deal with those guys?
They're soldiers, those two. Illustrious members of the Lost Numbers. Not to mention my clients. Previously, I received a commission from them for a pair of matching accessories, but clearly my mind was otherwise occupied. Letting my clients wait any longer than this is going to tarnish my reputation. I'll have to expedite my work.
Should we help?
What? Are you quite sure?
We'd be pretty crappy friends if we just left you in the lurch now, innit?
Gosh! Well, I'm incredibly grateful for the offer. I shall have to be sure to compensate you appropriately when the order is completed.
Will we need to leave the city again to gather materials?
No. Before any of that, we will need to prioritize information gathering.
Information? What kind? And why?
Even the most basic accessory necessitates a great deal of thought. One must consider its shape, application, presentation. But above all else, it is imperative to pin down the nature of the individual to whom it will ultimately belong.
That's called research.
How do you mean nature?
We must learn more about Jake and Tessa, find out what makes them tick. Only then will we discern the accessories they desire. That is how I do things, and that is where we must begin.
Sounds like a really roundabout way to do things. Why not just ask them yourself?
Only a third-rate charlatan would consider such a thing.
Yeah. It would be embarrassing for someone like her to ask them directly. But hence the research.
The true creme de la creme must fulfill their clients' orders without uttering even a word.
But you don't have much time.
Which is why I'm very grateful for your assistance.
We may have our work cut out for us.
I suppose we should start by asking people who are close to those two.
That's the way indeed. Then let's begin our inquiries. We must talk to Jake and Tessa's compeers in the Lost Numbers and find all we can about them.
For the sake of keepsakes.
We've made some new friends.
Jake and Tessa, yeah? They seemed a bit wishy-washy, if I'm honest.
Well, let's see. Their actions will surely speak for themselves.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
You wanna know about Jake and Tessa? Yeah, I gotcha. They're kind of celebrities among us Lost Numbers. Oh, really? you don't like to talk about this too loudly, but you know how Jake's basically houseless, right? Ah yes, certain circles bandy that term around to describe one who cannot trace their descent to any of the established lineages. It's unfortunate, but people in that position often find themselves pushed to the fringes of our society. Jake got bullied relentlessly as a kid. Poor guy could never catch a break. But Tessa, who's the same age as Jake, would always look after him and make sure he was okay. The darker Jake's mood got, the brighter and more cheerful she'd act around him. In fact, it's probably thanks to her that Jake started to lighten up. Now he's, well, as you know him. Wow, that was the kind of story I was expecting. Wasn't the kind of story I was expecting. You'd never think it from the way he acts. Yeah, well, they can get on your nerves sometimes. Can't deny it's a kind of inspiring story. They've earned your respect. It's not every day you get to see a story of true love unfold, eh? No big wonder they ended up hitched in the end, I suppose.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Even in society today, there's some discrimination based on social status and all that. Tessa's from House Rhodes. They try not to have anything to do with the Vandams and the Doyles if they can. Personality-wise though, Tessa's more of a Vandam. She's always wanted to bring the fight to Mobius. Naturally, her parents didn't look too kindly on her wanting to be a soldier. They were this close to disowning her one time. That's when Jake stepped in. Convinced Tessa's folks to let her join the Lost Numbers. Under the condition he'd signed up to protect her. If it was gonna be so hard at Tessa, then it'd make more sense for Jake to try and talk her out of it as well. When you put it like that. But then there'd be no one left on Tessa's side at all. Maybe it sounds cliched, but Jake'll always have Tessa's back, even if it means the whole world's against them. Talk about passionate, eh? Talk about dedication. Even if the world's going against you. That's pretty much the story of Xenoblade 3 in a nutshell. Even with Novius briefing down city's necks, they're still trying to make a future for themselves. Back in the day, Tessa once found herself caught between Kevesi and Agnian troops during a mission. Are you exercising? Oh, there you are. It was a big one, for Onysis and all. Platoon had a tough call to make, calling a retreat, but they had to leave Tessa behind. But Jake refused the order. Let me guess, he went in to rescue her all by himself? That's right. Fire from both nations fell all around him like rain, while he ran in with all the breath in his lungs. Everyone thought they were good as dead. No, Jake picked up the wounded Tessa and did the impossible, getting her home. He ended up taking more hits than her. Oh, what a bloody from head to toe. Not a pretty sight. But he didn't mind. He was just content that he didn't have to lose Tessa. Wish I had half that guy's courage.
It's all making
That should be
sense.
information enough for now. Shall we reconvene?
Sounds good.
So it can be at any rest spot. Probably a quieter one. Not in the middle of downtown. Still, this city, it's impressive. Acheron is built under the noses of Mobius. And a hecking large one
I'm getting
at that.
peckish. Do we have any snacks?
Okay, first,
We have to keep track of our progress. Hey, so can we talk? Well, this wasn't what I was expecting.
I know. I figured they'd be a couple of quirky jokers.
Sounds like they've had it rough.
Indeed. They appear so ostentatious and fickle. One could be quick to dismiss them as mindless followers. But the truth is that they are loyal soldiers both, and they care deeply for each other. In which case, I'd be inclined to substitute an eye-catching design for something altogether more somber. The accessory they seek is most likely...
Most likely... what?
That shall have to wait. In any case, I have a clear idea of what would suit them now. You've been a tremendous help.
Good to hear. So I'm guessing the next step is we go looking for the materials, yeah?
Haha, you guessed correctly.
Are you going to tell us what we need?
Yes, I'll need two things. One of them, far easier to come by. I'll start with that. One may find rose quartz growing on Corn Island, on the Erythia Sea.
ooh, rose quartz, that's pretty.
What I would need is a quartz crystal with a particularly high purity, known as Red Shawl.
Corn Island. Got it. Let's go take a look.
And another one that's more complicated to get. Don't tell me she's gonna use a lump of origin metal. Don't tell me she's gonna use a chunk of origin metal.
There's crystals everywhere. How are we gonna find the right stuff?
That's a question best left for our resident expert, Masha.
I get the feeling this will be the last time I'll be going through base Xenoblade 3. After all, the next one's gonna involve... Am I going the right way? The next one's going to be the DLC story. From the looks of it, it's going to be a prequel to the story. Or it could be something else entirely.
How about here?
Whoa.
The next leg of our journey will take us to the Orion tunnels.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're taking us down there to do actual mining for you.
Ah, close, but no mica. It's not minerals you'll be mining this time, but monsters.
Those rapples? Those things kinda look like minerals. Anyway.
Huh?
Not literally, right?
Deep in the Orion tunnels, there's said to exist a rare species of rockel.
I called it!
The unique mineral which takes root on its back, argentium, will be our next target.
Like the Argentum Trade Guild? So it has to be a silver, judging by Argentum.
Though I must confess, I have only ever set eyes on it but a single time.
Well, how are you so sure that you'll be able to find it then?
Well, we had no trouble getting the first material. Let's stay optimistic.
Better hope our luck's not run out yet. Off to the mines with us then.
Argentium. I really like the unique monster graves. They're really convenient fast travel points. And I can't believe it's... I don't even remember when Enos DLC dropped. Alright, so... where to? Down there, it seems. Should be fine.
How?
Everyone,
Vexing.
I'm sorry.
everyone.
Oh dear, I'm sorry, synced. Hold on. Never gets old. Alright, so I need to go down. Probably Raucous Run would have been a better. I didn't think it would... been a while. I don't remember the extent of the fall damage.
Is that what I think it is?
Are they fighting each other? Rude.
Sometimes virtue brings with it other rewards, too.
Is that the Rupple we wanted?
Quite remarkable, isn't it? Let's procure our ore before it gets away.
So glad we got the Argentium without too much fuss.
We were fortunate indeed. Well then, the city beckons.
Huh, that was... that didn't take long. Although I think there's catch. I imagine there's gonna be a catch.
Once again, your incomparable efforts have paved the way forward. Thank you, my dears. I feel now that I can finally produce the accessory I have in my mind's eye.
Isn't this an excessive amount of time and effort for a couple of accessories?
That, good sir, is the difference between the ready-made and the tailor-made. That, and it's my sales point.
People will pay a hefty sum to have something custom made.
All right. You may have to give me a while. It is complete.
Contract bracelets.
Good work, Masha.
Okie doke. Time to deliver the goods to those two.
Yes, just a moment. I've given them a call and arranged for them to take delivery at the Founders Square.
I really hope they'll like them.
They better. After all the trouble they put us through.
You needn't worry. They will be satisfied, I assure you, or my name is not Masha.
So it's bracelets this time, huh?
That's correct. Rings, bracelets, and the like happen to be my forte. Jake, Tessa. So sorry to have kept you waiting. These would be the items you requested. Do check if they're to your liking.
Oh, finally! Really kept us waiting, eh?
I know. I am buzzing.
The silver luster comes from an alloy of argentium. To my understanding, it is one of the strongest precious metals there is. Your unbreakable ties inspired the design at the heart of the bracelet, inlaid with a red gem of the highest purity. Those bracelets will not corrode or tarnish, and will preserve your bond for a great many years down the line.
This'll do just grand. I couldn't have asked for something better. Kinda scary how perfect it is.
Amazing. We barely told you anything.
I really must confess, this is arguably one of my finest works to date. What better keepsake could there be to assuage the both of you alike?
Well, so you knew.
So you already know that much about us?
Hardly. It was quite simple. This was not the first time I've been enlisted for such a request. I'm not psychic.
Wait, what's this about? A keepsake?
You know what happens to us folk when we pop our clogs?
Yeah.
We're lost numbers, fighting at the front. Our numbers could be up tomorrow. And nothing will be left of us. We'll just whoosh into light. It's crap. We're not having any of it. Our names will go up on some cenotaph, but all we'll be is just another statistic.
Yeah. So you see, we figured there had to be a better way for us to be remembered by. Something that'd last long into the future. Something that we'd be proud of, to keep us in good memory.
And that's where the keepsakes come in.
There is naught in this life more beautiful and precious than a happy, cherished memory. And yet, it is human nature that the more precious we perceive a thing, the more we fear it might be whisked away. Like these two here. They aren't the first city folk who wish to set their memories in stone. And certainly won't be the last. To leave something permanent, telling the world that they once lived. Their lives' history writ, and spirits enshrined. A love that cannot be seen, immortalized in physical form. Therein lies the quintessence of my work as lapidarist extraordinaire.
Now that there's the head of House Cassini. Gal's a cut above. We were right to stick by you. Thanks, Emil. You're a gem.
Trust us. We'll take extra good care of him. Until our final breath. No. For a long, long, long time yet.
If the both of you are satisfied, then I am too. Those bracelets, may they serve you well, and impart to you a future both bright and prosperous. All right, that about wraps up the order. I'm truly grateful for all the support you've given me, you know. Rare is the job where one can feel such fulfillment.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask you something.
Yes, I'm all ears, my dear.
Those two appeared to mention something quite significant back there. The head of House Cassini.
My, oh my, oh my. It seems I've been found out, have I?
What is this House Cassini?
One of the city's 6 houses. You know, like the House Vandam that Monica leads. If you're the head, then that makes you Monica's equal. You must be in quite the position of power.
Oh, hardly. I would never compare myself to the likes of Moni, dearest. I only succeeded the role as a formality when the former head unexpectedly made it known that they were going to step down.
And that doesn't interfere with your lapidarist extraordinaire business?
Doesn't seem very leaderly. What's everyone got to say about that?
Free is the citizen who embraces their freedom. We of House Cassini are free spirits, more so than the other houses. Such has been our code for generations. So long as one forges one's own path in life, unbound by societal principles, my house's role is to respect and support them in it. So, you see, I serve the people of the city in my own way, as I personally see fit.
Wow, there really are all kinds in the city, huh?
Well now, that was a job well done. And thanks to the experience, I believe I have some new ideas for accoutrements. Let me use this sudden flash of inspiration to put our contract to good use. You did do the Ferris's share of the work, after all.
Thanks, Masha. We'll be counting on you.
And I shall expect nothing but the finest patronage.
Or accessories. So she's the lapidarist extraordinaire because she can take the unseen beauties and give them a physical form.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Still, it's a constant reminder of mortality. What to leave behind and all that. I still remember crying at the end of Monica's first quest cutscene. When they were off seeing the souls of some of the city soldiers. I'm lost for words. Alright. Last order of business? Last order of business, I'm going to try out one of the new challenges. there is a question mark. Who gives?
Rain. Snuffing great.
Oh! Hey, Eno. If those do I have? So I guess that's a new service. Especially considering how much of a cash sink Asha's crafting is.
All under control.
Congratulations to friends on job well done! It seemed like trials proceeding apace. Thanks to friends' fiery combat performance, Archsage cannot help grinning! Please behold what friends have wrought! Grin!
Yes, as far as grins go. Yours is exemplary.
Don't know about the beholding part, frankly. But don't let me rain on your parade.
Hey, so, talking of these challenges, that wasn't all you had, was it?
Oh, Nopon Archsage have been busy thinking up this and that. Which is to say, still got thing or two hidden up sleeve of Archsage. If friends keen to try.
Well, I reckon we gotta!
Yeah, that's the spirit. Gotta keep the Archsage smiling.
If friends keep completing trials of Archsage, we'll give out bigger and better prizes! Fun of challenge battle only just begin! Please to bravely keep at it!
Archsage's Gauntlet. Several stages. Simple enough. New page. Oh, there you are. Emblems! I can't escape emblems! Oh, I have to try it first. Makes sense. Alright, let's give this a try.
Archsage have cornucopia of challenges in store!
I'm sorry, what? 140 stages? That's a marathon! And what the heck is this whimsy? I need at least A rank. Oh, that's gonna be a marathon! Sure.
This challenge is real! Argy-bargy! Commence!
For this one, I'll need a healer.
Challenge! Begin!
Got them pinned down! Refresh the edge!
Oh, I need a healer.
I'll show you what a queen can do. I have your back, friends.
Oh, that is really good. Chain gauge is harder. And here a chain order will consume the chain gauge, so limited to 3.
I'll draw them!
I owe you.
Shuffle tickets. Buffs.
Me? I'll try. I'll do my best to help.
Interlinking is not allowed. This is kind of like an arcade. Alright, emblems now. I'll take this.
If there's no other way, then we go all out. I'll draw them.
Thank you. Yeah. Redeeming blue.
I'll draw them.
Thank you.
A fight!
Rescue to attack. Money bags. I'll shuffle. Yes, please.
If there's no other way, then we go all out.
Leave the healing to me. Critical picture. On my face.
Fight with focus.
We're counting on you, Noah. Match fuel.
Refresh the edge. We've got them through.
Passion.
If there's no other way, then we go all out. We're too fast for you.
Noah, you outdone yourself.
Ha! Cross impact.
Yeah.
A grace.
Redeeming blue.
Fast attack but slows recharge. Okay, don't need anything.
If there's no other way, then we go all out.
I have your back, friend.
Fuel blast.
Merciful.
Grace. Leave the enemies to me.
Noah, you've outdone.
If there's no other way, then we go all out.
I'll do my best to help.
Redeeming bloom.
Unbreakable heart.
No need to top up yet.
Keep your heads or lose them.
Careful. Don't throw your eyes away.
Resonant flash.
Redeeming bloom.
Resonant flash.
Leave the enemies to me.
I get a free ticket. Healing and HP up. I can get a free top up. How far can I go?
Fight with focus.
I'll do my best to help.
I'll draw them.
Thank you for that.
I'll draw them.
Thank you.
Cat Triton's got you covered. Let's light it up.
Max effort.
Get the glory.
You're on the ball.
Cannon, strike.
Sure.
I go wherever you go.
I could use an extra tank.
Let's get conquering, ladies and gents.
Get the glory.
I'll draw them.
I own you.
Too fast for you. If there's no other way, then we go all out.
We'll get
No need to top up yet.
Fight with focus. We've got the break.
max effort.
Fight with focus.
I have your back, friend.
I'll draw them.
Thank you.
Magishi's just watching.
Fight with focus.
Demon Slayer!
Harry!
Just like this. Merciful!
Oh!
If there's no other way, then we go all out.
I'll do my best to help.
Thanks. Fight with focus.
Are you ready to die?
Get the glory!
Redeeming blue. Everyone, me. Thank
Get into it now!
This will be a challenge. Don't lose.
Oh, there's a shackle.
Be safe, everyone. Whenever you're ready. Merciful.
We'll finish it here.
Let's change it up. I had a bright idea.
I have all the derps.
I'll help the attack tonight.
Here I come.
Now, time for another helmet. Cast this.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Let's change it up. I had a bright idea. What would you say to this? That's the way. On it. Oh, I have to go back in seconds. Time to end this.
look at the damage.
Let's bring it home! You're finished!
Alright, I get a free one. At this point, I have both costumes.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus. Challenge. Don't lose focus.
Stand firm. If you run, you just get scared. I'm energized just watching. Get off! Control them.
I'll draw them.
Thank you. Pretty good. I feel better than ever.
Keep your heads or lose them.
Stand firm. If you run, you just get scarier. Unbreakable high. Even so. Nice one, Noah. How come? I'll repay you. Roll them. Do it right.
You're a lifesaver. Challenge. Don't lose focus.
You really think you can kill me?
I'll keep hunting it. I'll draw them. Challenge. Don't lose focus.
You really think you can kill me? Even fuel flash. Nice one.
Challenge. Don't lose focus.
Keep going. Don't throw your lives away. Do it.
I'll draw them.
Redeeming bloom. You call that? Right.
Nothing but tanks.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Keiko, don't throw your lives away.
I'll draw them.
Thank you for that. I look at you. Oh, no, thank you.
Sion again?
Keep your heads or lose them.
Time to get serious.
Unroll them. Cheers, lady.
From the enemy.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Stand firm. If you run, they just get scarier.
Keep your heads or lose them.
Uh-oh!
What would you say to this? Follow my lead.
All right. I'll lead.
And now me.
Royal Basher.
Let's bring it home.
What would you say to this?
Who's this for a gambit? Who's this for a gambit?
On it.
More enemies, Bob.
Royal Basher. Who's this for a gambit?
What would you say to this? That's the way. On it.
so close.
Let's not lose the momentum. That'll sting.
Spectacle Archsage wanted to see. Frank did so well out there.
Oh, I completed it.
Here is Archsage treasure. Please to receive. Will it bring friends joy? Archsage sure hope so.
I can only hold 6 of each. 5 of each. Wait, what? Not too bad. High risk. I haven't seen any of those. If I'm gonna stream again, it'll probably be the hardest trial.
All right. That was great.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
What to buy?
Oh, Crimson Headband Legendary. Oh, I have one of those. I don't really need these origin shards anymore. Aponic Gold. Interesting. Oh, these are variants. Was is a gray version of Shulks. You'll get Laidnia's red costume. Huh. Tyon gets Flesh Eater Jin. Orange Brigid. Actually, the gauntlets seems more interesting than the time attack.
Choose whichever challenge tickles friends' fancy.
Whimsy. What is I don't want to know right for now. Normal's fine by me. Did... and that was... Wave 3 of Xenoblade Chronicles 3's expansion pass. Next time I stream this will probably be...
Let me just fix this.
Again, I might end up doing Archsage's Gauntlet again a couple of times. And then I'll stream my attempt at doing the hardest one. But ultimately,
I should write this all down.
the very last thing for Xenoblade 3 is Wave 4, the story. There are no more new heroes to unlock. Wave 4's focus is whatever it will be, featuring some old faces. It will be a long while. Until then, reach out toward your future.
It's good to keep a record.